wardrobe, garage, and my three crazy monkeys. Come here. Come here. So we've got Arisia, Taras, and Ollie. And what we're going to do today is... Don't matter, leave on. I'm going to do some really basic teaching of some MIG welding. So they can have a go at trying MIG welding. Because this is basically, it's their Jeeps that are getting built. The first one that's getting built, this one behind me. Step out of the way, step out of the way. This one here, this is Arissa's Jeep. And we've got the other frame in the garage, which is going to be for Taras. And the body for Taras's Jeep is that one back there that you can see. That's that one there. That's the cowling. You can see where my finger is pointed. That's the cowling. So his Jeep is the one that's going to need to get sandblasted next, and get welded. And then Ollie's Jeep is the one that's in pieces that has the frame that needs the repairs. And we don't have a body tub for that one yet. But that's not a big deal because, as you can see, he's still a monkey. He's not a man just yet. So we've got plenty of time. All right. So what I've got done is, this is my welding helmet. Okay, it's just a Renegade brand. Shut up, man. This is just the Renegade brand. This is one I picked up from Trade Tools. It's a pretty good helmet for the price. It seems to work well for me. The only problems I've had with this one is just the battery ran out on it, and what else was it? We had a screen that went funk. It actually cracked. So just had to get a new internal screen, and outside that works pretty well. So I've got that, but what I needed to do, obviously, to teach them, I need to watch what they're doing with the weld pool, especially this monkey. If we're going to do it with him, I haven't yet made up my mind just yet if we're going to do that. But what I went and did is I went to Trade Tools, and I got another one.
A helmet.
Yeah, another helmet. So this one's going to be for me, and this one's just an upgraded version of this. So it's got a slightly, like some of the sensors and stuff are just a little bit more better, apparently.
Wait, and the helmet is broken.
It's not broken. There's nothing wrong with that helmet. That helmet works fine. This is just the new one. So you guys are going to use that because that one's been bashed in, and this one's a brand spanker. So I just got to set this one up, and we'll start doing it. So what we're going to do, can you hold that please, mate? Okay, so it's just MIG welding, okay, which is pretty simple. I don't have a TIG, and we're not doing stick MMA. Hey, shush up, Papa, because we're indoors and it's just too much splatter. What I'm going to do is, no, I want him to hold that. Okay, what we're going to do is, I'll just disconnect this for a second. Hold that, mate. Just hold that one. Okay, so this is the bashed up, trashed up floor for the Dodge, the WC-51. Now, it kind of looks all right on that side, but on this side, it's pretty pockmarked, as you can see. What we're going to do is I'm going to get them to practice to weld this up.
Yeah,
I'm still in two minds whether or not I'm going to try and keep it and restore it just by fixing up the edges. And then with the holes, what I'm thinking I might try and do is use coat hanger wire to do that. I've been watching a guy on YouTube called Bad Chad. Chad Hiltz is his name, and he's in Nova Scotia in Canada. And you American guys probably know him because he's got a TV show on Discovery, and you know he's pretty famous. Looks like Darth Vader. He's pretty famous. So he's got a lot of really informative videos, and two things that I've learned off him that I want to try is I want to use the coat hanger trick, and we'll see if this will work. And the other trick is obviously when doing butt welding is sorry about the glare, guys. The sun's just come out after apparently a wild tropical low with rain that they were talking about, doom and gloom. So he puts the two pieces together, and then he runs a cutting blade through it just to get that little bit of a gap. And he says that the gap is basically really important to get your penetration. And as you can see with this piece here, it's a very close butt weld, but I'm not too fussed about it because this is more about them getting used to the thing going zap than anything else really. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get Taras to have a go. Yep, we're going to get Taras to have a go. Just shut that door, baby. And then we'll get Arisa to have a go to zap it. And then I might get the little fella to have a go. I'm in two minds yet. But we do have long sleeves. We've got long sleeves. Sleeves up. We've got long sleeves. We've got leather gloves. Okay. They're not you know, full welding gloves, but they're leather gloves. Which is better than nothing. Because they don't make leather gloves for kids. I've got full welding gloves there, but I find them really stop. I find them really difficult to use. So I tend to just use just normal leather gloves, and I haven't had many issues out of it. So this is just a little quick. Hey, this is just a little quick. Come here. This is a little quick go at just zapping it, just so they get used to it. Okay, and then once they get more comfortable with it, we can start doing some more actual proper welding. Hey, don't be a knucklehead. So anyway, guys, we're gonna do them one at a time, and then thanks for spreading it. Oh, thanks, mate. You alright? Spreading the love. Okay, and then we're gonna do it. Because as you can see, I can't do this with 3 monkeys in here, so it's gonna be one at a time. All right, let's get on with it, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do, I just got to see if my helmet's going. Helmet's on.
Yep, it's on.
Then here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to weld this here. We're going to do a little tap. So what we do is we just hold it here like this. Okay. Pull the trigger. Okay. Just like that. So you stand here. You stand here. It's okay. Hold this with your right hand. Okay. With your left hand, you're going to guide the nozzle. Hang on a second. So you hold it like this. Okay. And with this one, now lift it up. And what you want to do is you're going to point it like that. So pull the trigger. That's it. Do it again. Well, wait. Do it again. Hang on. Wait.
It's impressive,
Okay, like that. Okay. Finger off the trigger. Just flick up your mask. Check your work. You get a good job?
Yeah. It's a bit too heavy. How do I take this off?
No, leave it on. Leave it on. Okay. So, what do you think? In that way. Let's have a look. Okay. Now you can't go too fast on it because if you put too much heat into it. If you put too much heat into it, you'll warp it. And warping means it's going to do that. Move around. You don't want your panel to move around. Okay? So do you want to have another go? What I want you to do is I want you to zap right on the side of that one. Okay, so mask down. Mask down. Put your mask down. Plonk it down. That's it.
Oh,
What is it?
I think I don't have this.
Okay. Ready? Hold your nozzle. Lift it up. Hold it under the tip. Left hand under the tip. Hold it up like that. Make sure you got it in the right spot. Wait. Put your hand on the piece of metal so you can guide it like that. Lift the nozzle, lift it up. Lift it up. Now the back of it. Wait. Go. That's it. Stop. Next one. Next one. Next one. Go. Stop. Check it. Oh, you missed a bit. Where did you miss? Did you see? See the hole just there? It's mask down. Line her up. Huh? It's okay. Come in this way. Line it up. Pull the trigger. One more. That's it. Check it. What do you think? Good? Alrighty. Shall we have a crack on the other side? Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Helmet down.
I hate this.
Why, it's too heavy for you?
Yeah, but the ones that keep pushing down.
You need to wear them. Okay, put it back on. Hang on.
Dad, can you keep pressing forwards?
Nope, because we're filming. Okay, how's that?
Good.
Okay, so grab the nozzle. Hold it properly. Hand on the middle. Okay. And zap.
Why did I miss that?
Because you're not pulling the trigger.
This is
Nice. See where the trigger is?
Now I have it.
Okay, you ready? Hang on a second. Wait.
I didn't shoot it.
Go. And again. And again. That's it. Wait, one more. Check it.
Good.
Not quite. Not quite, because you missed some bits, huh? Try doing it this way, might be easier.
Can I touch it?
No, it'll burn you. Okay? So. Wait. You're not ready yet. Put your hand down here.
Oh, I didn't put this on.
Yeah, dum-dum.
Now climb on it.
Ready? Again. Again. One more. Check it. You think it's a good job?
Yeah. How did we do it there?
Well, that's something different because there's a big gap there. So, yeah, it's alright for a beginner. Okay, so
How do I even get the signal?
we're gonna let Arissa have a go now.
How do I even get the signal?
Take it off like that.
Oh,
Dum-dum.
that's so dirty.
Alright, Arissa,
Coming down. I want to see what it looks like in there.
on. Come on, out. We're filming, come on, out.
Oh, look at this.
Come on, out. Alright guys, so that's a wrap on what we've done. As you can see, I just welded on that bottom pan for the driver's side rear toolbox for the WC-51 cargo box area. I just wasn't, like with the indents to do in here, I just don't have the skills and the stuff to do it, so to speak. I would have to get probably like a router, some MDF, and cut that out on a form. And to be honest, guys, I mean, that's something we can do later on if you really want to do it. If it makes a big difference, at the end of the day, I just want to get this thing back on the road. As you can see, how rotted it is and crusty. There's no way it was going to go back on. Even mucking around trying to fill the holes and patch bits, it's so thin in spots, and I just can't really be bothered to play around with it. It's warped and out of shape, as you can see, and there's no point. So unless somebody wants to make one, I've spoke to John Bizarre from Midwest Military. He's not interested in making these patches. I've spoken to the guys from Joe's Motor Pool. They're not interested in making the patches. And yeah, it just seems that nobody really seems too keen on doing these sorts of things for the Dodge. They do other bits and pieces, but they don't do things like that. What have we done since I've spoke to you last on a video? All these bits here. So what I've done is this is the cargo area panel. Goes behind driver and passenger seat. Okay. Yeah, it's dented, it's bashed, whatnot. I don't really care. I kind of want to get it back on the road, and I don't mind if it's got, you know, bruises and dings. What I did is I had to cut this whole lower edge out. You know, I'm not a professional welder, and this isn't a show pony. It's just to get it going on the road type of thing. So you can see where I've welded it. Not that I really am too fussed, because where it's going to be, it's not going to really be seen. But we had to make this piece, as you can see. Square up the corners, fold the bottom, you know, make that corner. And we had to take this whole piece off here and repair all the rot and the pinholes in this bracing, and then we welded it back on. If you look carefully, you can maybe still see where I've welded it back in, plug welded it. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, so we had to do that piece, and set that there for now. So we did that, worked on that. We worked on the second Jeep inner windscreen frame. So we cleared out the channels as best I could. Alright, scraped out all the old rubber from there. Tried to fix the inside hat channel for the glass here as best I could on both sides. Had to weld this piece in because it all rotted out. It still does have, okay, so it still, as you can see, has the bit of the rot still in the top, but I'm not going to muck around with that too much because that's where the rubber goes for the windscreen. So, and that's the top piece. So it's still very strong, and I think that's not going to make much of a difference. So we've got that piece done. So that's the second Jeep's inner windshield done, ready for paint. So we did that. We did the get this out. So we worked on the driver's side step. Okay. Patched up a bit of the pinholes. I'm not too fussed about fixing up the underside. Like I said, it's not a show pony vehicle. It's about getting it back on the road. So you can see it's still got its scars, but I'm not too fussed. So we cleaned that up, welded up some of the cracks in the pinholes, and it came up looking pretty good. Okay, so that was that bit done. I'm trying to remember what it was I did on my last video that we got up to, but so that's that piece, and then we fabricated the rear door. Okay, so we worked on that. So the whole bottom edge of that was rotted and didn't have the rod in it. Okay, so it just had a big chunky piece of steel on it. It didn't have the lower section of this, so I had to fab that up, put a tube in it, which seemed to be just the right size for the brackets. I had to sort of fudge the brackets as well. Same here, to fix that part there. Okay, and weld this piece in, fold the sheet metal underneath. What I might need to do is just to drill some drain holes in there at some stage. And this isn't the original one. Okay, this is somebody fabbed this up before, but I kind of made do with what I had. I can't really afford $400 to $500 to get another one. Okay, so this at the moment, as you can see from a distance, it'll do the job. Okay, just got to get the brackets painted up, and yeah, it'll look fine. So we did that, and I think the last piece there that we've got sitting there is the side panel for the hood. I've still got to fabricate the hinge parts, which now I've got the right gauge sheet metal. I should be able to get that done. So that's where we're at with bits and pieces between the Dodge and the Jeep. Tax time is coming up soon. Hopefully I should get my my tax return back and get some money on that. I can get the components for the transfer case for the Jeep, and probably some other little bits and pieces. Like I got to get a new pan for the passenger seat. The one I got's just too rotted to try and work on with that. So I've got to get a new pan. Got to get all the components for the transfer case so I can put that together and get everything painted come summer. So I've got to get some more paint. A 4 litre tin of paint is, I got quoted $480 Australian. So the tin that I had, I kept taking it back to get aerosol cans made up like this. Right, these were $25 a pop, and they were using up the paint out of that tin. So there's not enough paint in that 4 litre in that 4 litre can to finish off the Jeep and to do some stuff on the Dodge, to get stuff painted on the Dodge. So I'm gonna have to get another one. So it's all about money, money and time and whatnot. And for me, I'm still having the pain issues at the moment. So I'm on CBD oil. Doesn't really seem to do that much for me. So I've got to speak to the doctors about that and see what we can do. But yeah, that kind of makes it really difficult to get motivated to get down and get work done, especially when you've been working. So we got a little bit of work done today. I had the day off work because of the weather, and asked for a day off work because my day wasn't going to be that busy anyway. So that was great. So I decided to get the monkeys to have a crack at doing some MIG welding. What's my verdict? My son seems to be pretty good at it. He's just not comfortable with it because everything's still a bit too big for him. My youngest one, he's just too little for it. He wants to try, but I think he just wants to try because he wants to be involved in it, and he got upset when I said, "Look, mate, we haven't got any more to weld today." So as you can hear, they're running around upstairs. So he got a little bit upset, but he just likes to be involved with what everybody does. But everything's just a little bit too big. Like his gloves are too big, the helmet's too big. They've not got the concept of lifting it up to get the right angle. They can't really see what they're doing. And like my daughter, my daughter's keen to learn, but she's how can I explain it? Like she pulled the trigger and she'll hold the trigger, and he's saying let go, and she's just running out the wire. So she doesn't sort of get the concept. It's the bang bang. You got to aim it. You got to do this. So it probably means more of sort of sitting down one on one and doing the practice with them, doing a training with them. I think my son's probably going to be picking it up quicker than my daughter will, and he seems quite happy and interested to do it. Whereas my daughter's kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's fun, I'd like to do that until the unicorn comes along and rainbows, and then I'm off with the fairies. So we'll see how we go with that. I guess each kid kind of comes down to their parents and how their parents raise them, and how early they teach them stuff and how quickly they pick up things. My kids are kind of at that stage where they're sort of getting independent and picking up things, but they're still little kids, and so maybe for us we just gotta give them a little bit extra time and a little bit more guidance, and they'll be able to pick it up and get back out here, and hopefully my son can start working on his body tub, which we got to get blasted and primed, and then we can start repairing that, and that means that I can do what I want to do, and when we get my daughters done and painted, all the repairs done on that, which have still got little niggly bits to patch up and get done, and get that painted, then I can get her to start putting things on it, bolting things on it, you know, the reflectors, the handles, the footrest, the toolbox lids, those sorts of things. I can get her to start doing that. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at. I was off for a while because I was a naughty boy. I took my kids to Top Gun, and I filmed the opening scene of Top Gun just for posterity, and posted that up on my page, and got some ridiculous amount of views and likes and subscribers. And then within 24 hours I got pinged for it. I kind of expected it, you know. Movie companies don't like it when everyone else wants to post stuff. They pretty much posted half the movie in the last 2 years anyway, and then when someone else posts up, you know, a 2-minute clip of the opening scene, they pinged it. So I got a 30-day ban on Facebook, and a warning saying don't do that again or you'll be in trouble. And that's why I haven't really posted much, and then that kind of killed my motivation. And then I've had just busy with family, and busy with pain management issues. So today's the first day in well over a month that we've actually got out and done some proper video work and whatnot. And we're still videoing on the iPad. So that's the other thing. When the tax time comes in, get a new laptop, get a GoPro, and I can start using my digital camera as well, my DSLR, to do some proper high definition filming, rather than this sort of crappy stuff on the iPad. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. I want to say thanks for sticking by, and I hope you find some of this stuff a little bit entertaining. If you're just having a coffee, you wait for your wife to do the shopping or whatnot. I know I'm not really technical, and I'm not really showing guys how to put things together. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and what I'm getting up to. But I hope you do find it entertaining. I have some plans to do some stuff in the future. I want to do some little sort of mini documentaries on military stuff around the local area, and I'm also looking at trying to come up with some merch, and you know, just some shirts and beer coolers and whatnot to just get the channel out there a little bit, so we get more people to become interested in it, and you know, get a little bit of money back in so we can invest it back into the channel and back into the vehicles. And yeah, so we'll see what we come up with that, and hopefully get some cool shirts or something like that so that people can wear it. So anyway, guys, thanks very much. Go out there, get working on your trucks, on your Jeeps, on your cars, whatever it is that you're getting your stuff done. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, it does make a big difference. And I thank you very much for sticking by and hanging on with my channel. And we'll try to get some stuff out soon. All right, keep safe, guys. All the best, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much.